Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here and welcome to episode 548 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Bitcoin surpassed $61,000 over the weekend. RIOT blockchain has provided an operations update. DIGI.C has announced the EQOS token, and DigiMax Global Solutions has entered into securities purchase agreements. Just before we get into the show, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoyed this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And I also recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. Some of these include the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast, as well as the Cannabis podcast. Both of those will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Though Bitcoin soared to new highs over the weekend, reaching a new all-time high trading price of about $61,683 US, that's according to data from CoinMarketCap, it has since retreated to a trading price of around $56,600, or roughly where it was when we left off on Friday's Crypto Corner. Now, this pullback is being variously attributed to weakened institutional investment and whale sell-offs. RIOT Blockchain Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol RIOT or RIOT, has provided an operations update indicating the production of 302 newly mined Bitcoin during Q4 2020 and 1,005 newly minted Bitcoin during the year ended December 31st, 2020. As for this year, RIOT reports production of 125 newly mined Bitcoin for January, an increase of 23% over December 2020, and production of 179 newly mined Bitcoin for February, which is an increase of 43% over January. The company also announced the purchase of 1,500 S19J Pro Antminers from Bitmain Technologies Limited, scheduled for delivery in October 2021, along with a separate 25,400 miners scheduled to be received during 2021. The company expects to reach an estimated aggregate Bitcoin mining hash rate capacity of 4 exahash per second. DIGI.C Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol EQOS, has announced the launch of EQOS Origin, or EQO, described in the press release as a token that can only be earned through trading on the EQOS cryptocurrency exchange. With a limited supply of 21 million tokens, EQO will be distributed daily via a reward block over a 2-year issuance period, with utilities including being used to reduce fees for trading on EQOS exchange. Richard Byworth, the CEO of DIGI.C, said this, quote, EQOS Origin is being issued specifically to drive activity, volume, and balances on the platform. It has been carefully designed to incentivize traders for trading and holders for holding and bringing balances to the platform. End quote. DigiCrypt's Blockchain Solutions Inc., which trades on the CSE under the ticker symbol DIGI, operating as DigiMax Global Solutions, has entered into securities purchase agreements with certain institutional investors for gross proceeds of approximately $13.2 million Canadian in a private placement of its equity securities comprising 37,793,715 common shares of the company and warrants to purchase up to 37,793,715 common shares at a purchase price of 35 Canadian cents per share and associated warrant. According to the press release, the net proceeds of the private placement will be used by the company for working capital and general corporate purposes and may be used to fund strategic partnerships that may include an acquisition of all or part of existing companies operating in similar artificial intelligence or blockchain and crypto spaces. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and most audio platforms available.